Wild. Good morning. He's having a blast with this chicken this morning. He's having so much fun with his speaker. Sorry, we got a dog with his chicken and he's having an absolute blast. Well, good morning. Good morning. How are you guys? Fancy meeting you here this early in the morning. But I couldn't quite hold my tongue. So I figured, let's just get this out of the way. Get back. Please get back. Hank, please. 6 feet distancing. Or sit in your chair behind me, not in front of me. Sorry, we got company this morning. Called a big overgrown puppy. Who is a big Velcro dog in the morning. And he needs his mommy's help. All right. You guys ready to hear what these police reports say? Because I got my hands on them. Thank you to Allegedly Speculating. Good morning, everyone. Oh, Cooper is coming closer with this week. So, just an FYI, this first go around, I'm going to be reading them to you. I anticipate somebody attempting to strike this down if I show them the documents on the screen. So, I will be going through them and heavily redacting them later. Allegedly Speculating will also be putting them up in a video. Huge thank you to her once again. She is dealing with family as of right now, but she helped me throughout this whole thing and got these documents. She will be putting them up in a video when she gets around to it also, so make sure you go over and give her some thanks. I'm going to be reading them the very first time through. I'm not going to be showing them on screen for a reason. That's what we will do this morning. I want the information out there. I will be reading them verbatim with what they say. How many police reports did we anticipate? Anybody recall how many we were told there was going to be? Any reminders? Anybody recall? Good morning, everybody. 4. Yeah, 4. Well, isn't it fucking ironic that I have 12 incident reports? 12. They're not all like police reports in that, but they're 12 different incidents and interactions with Skolnick. There's 12. Yep. 24 pages total. The first cover sheet, and then the description. There's 12. Some of them are follow-ups, things like that, but I'm going to let y'all pile in here for a few minutes because people are going to come in and be like, what the hell is going on here? Oh, Julie. And why am I missing 12-4, Julie? Did the police department forget to send it? Well, we'll be finding out because we asked. Because 12-4, either you filed it in a different jurisdiction made a report somewhere, or you didn't make a report on 12/4. That's interesting to me. Sure is. It's also interesting to me that I don't think you probably showed these to people and they've gone along with what you said. Have we also been, just a question, have we been hearing Julie say that there was violations of these orders of protection? Anybody? Yes or no? Have we been hearing Julie say that there was orders of protection? Yep, we sure did. Yeah, interesting. Okay, well, anticipate a rage, cry, spin, fit, because I anticipate that to be coming. Oh, did we also hear Julie state that she filed on behalf of one of the twins? Well, I'll be darned. She was actually honest about that. She did. She used one of the adult children in her police report. Yep, sure did. Yeah. One thing, just a reminder, is I can't stand fucking liars. And yeah, as much as I have a bias against liars on both sides of this, what I really dislike is people who blow smoke up people's asses based on lies. Yeah, sure do. Yeah. YouTube Inspector Gadget. Well, the interesting thing is there's not a report from 12/4 on Julie's behalf to her police department included. Now, we did reach out and we are asking specifically if there is a 12/4, because Julie has stated repeatedly she filed a police report 12/5. Julie, did you file a police report or did you send an email to a police department? Oh, let's start it off that way, Tia. Fuck. Are you an OG? I'm an OG. Throw your hands in the air if you're a true player. Throw your hands in the air if you was a big ass liar. Why is she doing all this BS? For some fucking ass pats and attention? Repeatedly, she said 12/4. Yeah. I'm thinking potentially YouTube Inspector Gadget. Like I said, we specifically have reached back out to the police department and asked specifically for 12/4 if there is a report from 12/4. Now, like I said, she was moving right before this, so it could be that she reported to the previous jurisdiction. We will find out, though. But she was very confident that she made a report around 12/4 on 12/5. So it'll be interesting to see, because I have a feeling there's been some lies going on. I mean, shocking, right? Hold on, we're going to go in just a second. I'm finishing my cigarette. No, it won't be sad for her son. It's not that deep, Lynn. It's really not that deep. These aren't that deep. They're really surface. They're very surface. That's why this is even more of a fucking joke. Yep. It's kind of a fucking slap in the face. All right. Fuck yeah, YouTube Inspector Gadget. Yeah, we should never be in this space where we should have to pick which liar is the best. We don't have to. This is one of those situations. This is the situation at hand that both of them deserve what they deserve. And for anybody that wonders why I'm okay with FOIA, this is using our courts. I've always been okay with court stuff being pulled when it comes to this type of bullshit. This is a case, a true crime case. This isn't FOIAing an ex-friend or anything like personal incidents. Now, this is involving YouTube fucking shenanigans that you brought to this sector. I don't know what she's been telling them. Y'all Nana's not drunk. I have no idea. No idea who she's been telling lies to. I just know that there's been a lot of lies told. I don't know who she's telling what to, if people have seen these, if they've been gaslit over this. I have no idea. They'll have to determine what's what. And like I said, I'm not going to be flashing these on the screen for the purposes of, you ain't fucking striking me. I'll play your game, but you're going to play it my way, bitch. Understood? Understood. And there will be a video available at some point with redactions for everybody to share. Like I said, huge thank you to Allegedly Speculating. Allegedly Speculating helped me with all of this. She is amazing. Make sure you're subbed up. She does true crime. She also has, okay, take your chicken. I got company this morning. Kyle just went to work and the boys are accompanying me this morning. So be prepared for chaos. It's just what happens in the morning. All right, let me see here. Let me look at this message right quick. Oh, what's this? Well, fuck. Well, Julie, guess what I just got confirmation of? The North Blank Police Department does not have any reports on file for 12-4. Well, fuck, they were speedy on that. Well, I just got confirmation. Huh. 12-4 police report is not here. Well, where did you file that, Julie? Where's the 12-4 police report that you proudly talked about filing on the 5th of December? Did you happen to send an email to the wrong police department? Maybe Scotland County? Well, or was it your previous jurisdiction that you filed police reports in? I guess we'll find out, won't we? Well, let's start with 12-12. Date reported 12-12. Time reported 11:45. Case number 25-16049. 12-12. Incident type, threats. Person's information, Julie. Julie Skolnick came to headquarters to document threats she had received online. No, sir, I don't need vocals in the background. Hold on, let me get away from him so I can start this over because he's going to be a shit. Hank and him are playing with their chickens and she's definitely having a fucking snot blowing fucking fit at the moment. She probably needs all the spit shields like a motherfucker at the moment, Lindsay. Oh, we'll get there, Marcy. Trust and believe we'll get there. Because one thing that sucks for people is I do recall dates and times, and when you tell 15 million stories, she'll need a real good support system after today, I'm sure. Nonsense, it's such a fucking meanie poopy head. How dare you? And by the way, before anybody starts the bullshit of why would you put this out there? Their attorneys. I saw that, allegedly. So where did the 12-4 report go? Because she said over and over again, I'll message you back in a little bit, but either it's the previous jurisdiction or she didn't report to anybody, but maybe Scotland County. Huh. Isn't that interesting? Pika, will you drop me Allegedly Speculating's link in the chat so everybody can make sure they're subbed up to her, please? Again, huge thank you to her for helping me through this. I have no idea how to do this type of shit without people like that, so this isn't my wheelhouse, but I've got friends in high places where the whiskey drowns and the gummies chase. Sorry, I'm waiting for the dogs to calm down for a second before I try this again because they're being wild. They're like, we're helping Julie this morning. We don't have to listen to that evil fucking weird bitch. Oh, by the way, I think what we're going to probably have an example of is white woman tears today. I said what the fuck I said. Heavy on the white woman tears. As a white woman, I can say that. Heavy on the white woman tears. The snot blowing, the nose sniffling, the fucking, how dare these people? I'm in threat for my life. I expect that. I do. I anticipate it. I love it. All right, let's get this show on the road. Like I said, not showing it on the screen for a reason right now. That will come. Okay, let's get serious for a minute. Oh, Hank. My God, you guys could decide where you want to be. Now he wants to go back inside. I swear, children. This is how I get 12,000 steps in. Up and down and chasing dogs and opening doors and in and out. Julie Skolnick, you are officially getting exposed today. Well, you've been getting exposed for the last 2 weeks, but this is going to pretty much seal the fucking deal, isn't it there, Julie? I just hope that you haven't been telling your friends lies. Oh, let's start off here because I think this is going to be an example of what's going on.
Time is of the essence, sometimes when you're dealing with a bullying situation. Julie, it's impressive how many tears you have. It takes a lot for me to cry. It's impressive? Okay, thank you. I gave myself an award, fake award, in a funny video I did on best, like I said, People's Choice Award, Best Crying Creator. And I had Al pretend that we had a delivery of something for People's Choice Awards and gave myself an award. I said, look, I won Best Crying Creator.
I bet after this, you could probably reapply for the Best Crying Moo Cow for the Golden Cow Awards and probably seal the deal for your award for Best Crying Fucking Lying Train Wreck. I bet you could. I bet this will help. Oh, fuck. Let's start there. Revival, you guys are just bringing up too many good things. And you can tell I'm just making sure Julie and friends are wide awake in here, present, and accounted for. We don't want them to miss their great debut. Julie, I think it's only fucking fair that they're front and center today. Well, let's give a bolo out for Tyrone. We got nothing but time. What was that?
I need your help, Tyrone, again, I think.
I know we are strong. Come on, sing.
I got some bullies. Tyrone, I'm going to send this to you. You saved me before. I might need your help again one day. Protect me from the bullies. Protect this community from the bullies. It's fucked up.
I need it.
By the way, that is super appropriate considering the $1,100 comment gets mentioned in these. All right, fuck it. Let's go. Tell your mama, tell your friends. Julie, I hope you're front and center. And your fucking little mods and your little groupies are front and center. Because bitch done fucked around and you're about to find out. Okay, like I said, opening. There is no police report to this police department from 12/4. Julie stated repeatedly that she filed a police report in regards to the 12/4 stream. She actually even said that she filed at 12/5. She told numerous people that. So unless it's in a different jurisdiction or to Brittany's direct police department, we don't know. But I'll be going down that route later. But we have confirmation from this police department that they have no incident report regarding 12/4. So we're going to start with 12/12. Well, 12/12, Miss Skolnick walked in incident type threats, case number 25-16049, time 11:45, date 12/12, date occurred 12/12, gives the addresses. She went to the headquarters. Julie Skolnick came to the headquarters to document threats she had received online. Skolnick stated she is a YouTuber and has an account, Julie Profound Autism, where she posts videos and has had issues regarding another user, Brittany Ann Jackson, allegedly Brittany J, and Craig Black, who speaks during her live streams. Skolnick further stated on 12/10, Jackson did a live stream video posted to her account, which she had transcribed via an AI program, where Craig is transcribed as making threats towards Skolnick. The one threat she informed me of from the AI transcript was Craig saying, quote, "You're gonna die, Anna," end quote. But the program was unable to transcribe the remainder of the statement. Skolnick mentioned the video. Hey, stop it, sir. We get it. We get you have your chicken and you're talking and you see your cat. Okay, go see your friend. Sorry, Cooper has got to interrupt because Cooper is a pain in the ass. Well, but the program was unable to transcribe the remainder of the statement. Skolnick mentioned the video has since been taken down, but she has original saved to her home computer. She was provided an Axon evidence link to upload the video and advised of complaint procedures. It should be noted, Skolnick alleges the address of Craig and Brittany to be blank their address. That's the 12/12. Well, fucking AI transcription. Well, damn, we know who she got that from. Chroma Reels. He's got a million of them, Brie. This morning, it's just the chicken. I bought them matching toys the other day, and they're just buttheads. So that's 12/12. Let's move along. Case number 25-16535. Time reported 13:02. Date reported 12/26/2025. She once again went in to the headquarters. Incident type: harassment. The code 2C33-4. What do we have here on this incident report? 2C33-4C. So this one, incident type, the code they used was 2C33-4. This one has an additional C, but this one just says harassment. This one has 4 parties mentioned. This incident report from 12/26. It's got Julie, Brittany, Craig, and the twin, who I will be referring to as twin. Julie Skolnick responded to headquarters to document an incident involving online harassment. Skolnick stated She is a content creator who has been repeatedly harassed on social media by Brittany and Craig, who are also content creators. Skolnick reported that Brittany and Craig obtained a video of her autistic son, twin, which Skolnick had previously posted and deleted approximately 3 years ago. Well, fuck, I hate when people lie to the police. Skolnick stated she removed the video at Twin's request because he felt uncomfortable. According to Skolnick, Brittany later located and reposted the video and used it to harass her, claiming that Skolnick had lied about previously mentioning the twin in her content and about being concerned for her children's well-being. Skolnick further stated that Brittany and Craig have used anti-Semitic slurs when referring to her Jewish faith. She advised that she documented prior threats made by Brittany and Craig in order to establish a record should she choose to file future complaints. I provided Skolnick with an Axon evidence link to support any relevant evidence pertaining to her complaint and explained the proper complaint procedures should she wish to pursue further action in the future. See report 25-16049 for further information. Huh. Well, that answered that, didn't it? She sure did include that twin in her police report and lied and told the police officers that Brittany and Craig, she didn't just put it on Brittany, she put it on Brittany and Craig that they went and found a video of the twin. Sure did. She also told the police that it was deleted 3 years ago when it's very publicly available on multiple different platforms. Isn't it ironic, don't you think? Moving right along to 1231. Case number 2516698. Is that right? Yep. Time reported 1432. Date reported 1231. Again, went to headquarters. Harassment is the incident type 2C-33-4. This involves Skolnick, Brittany, and Craig. Those are the parties detailed on the cover sheet. Here is the incident report. Julie Skolnick walked into headquarters to document an incident involving online harassment. Skolnick, who is a content creator, stated she has been repeatedly harassed on social media by Craig and Brittany, who are also content creators. Skolnick stated on 12/5/2025, Craig and Brittany posted a live stream video on social media and made threats against her on her live on stream. Skolnick stated the video was deleted a day later from social media. Skolnick was able to provide the deleted footage of the stream where Craig referred to Skolnick by stating, quote, "Come around this area and I will send you to your fucking final destination," end quote. Skolnick advised that she has documented prior threats made by Brittany and Craig in order to establish a record should she choose to file future complaints. Skolnick was sent an Axon community invitation link to provide the footage. See report 25-16049 and 25-16535 for further information. Well, that quote right there that you told them, quote, "Come around this area and I will send you to your fucking final destination," is not true. What is stated on 12/4 was, "Come around here, I got a big one for you, send you to your final," not, final is not mentioned, fucking destination. No final. "Come around here, I got a big one for you, send you to your fucking destination," end quote. That's the actual quote. But, I guess it doesn't matter when we're making police reports, right? And again, once again, he never said final. Not once. We've listened. over and over again. Moving right along. Case number 26-01433. Date February 1st. Time reported 23:18. Incident type harassment 2C33-4. Parties Julie, Al, Brittany, and Craig. Incident report responded to their address on the report of possible cyber harassment complaints. Upon arrival, patrol met with Julie Skolnick, who stated she is being harassed by individuals on YouTube. Skolnick stated she sent pictures and screen recordings from her followers on the YouTube platform regarding public chat conversations on Craig and Brittany's account. Oh, I didn't know they shared an account. One of the screen recordings was Brittany asking her followers for Skolnick's husband, Al's telephone number, in order to contact and harass him. Skolnick was also concerned about another comment on the video, which stated Jackson had $1,100 to travel to North Jersey to confront Skolnick. Skolnick stated this has been an ongoing issue between her, Brittany, and Craig. At this time, Skolnick was sent an Axon evidence link to upload the corresponding evidence pertaining to her complaints. Patrol advised Skolnick that the incident would be documented and to contact headquarters should she have any questions or concerns in the future. I said what the fuck I said. Let me read it one more time because this one, yo, Lindsay, that $1,100 Groupon made it to the police report. It made it out of the group chat. That comment was made by Torchy Blaine in Brittany's account. In her chat, very live, to which Julie and subs escalated, amped up, tried to twist into something. We watched in real time the fucking twist that they attempted on the comment by Torchy Blaine, who said something in reference to $1,100, never stated they were headed to Jersey, and never stated one time at all that it was on behalf of Brittany. The Groupon made it out of the group chat. Brittany didn't know it was Torchy Blaine in the comment section. And it was nothing to do with what Julie's trying to make it into. That's the one that when Julie was reading it, somebody goes in and says, I was thinking a hitman. And she reads the comment and she goes, hitman? Well, fuck. Let me read it again. Again, this is in reference to date reported February 1st. Case number 26-01433. Incident type harassment 2C33-4. This is in regards to Julie, Al, Brittany, and Craig. It states the following. Responded to, this is the one, they went to her house, blank address, on the report of possible cyber harassment complaint. Upon arrival, patrol met with Julie, who stated she is being harassed by individuals on YouTube. Skolnick stated she was sent pictures and screen recordings from her followers on the YouTube platform regarding public chat conversations on Roger Craig Black and Brittany Jackson's account. That's misleading. Carrying on. One of the screen recordings was of Brittany asking her followers for Skolnick's husband, Al's, telephone number in order to contact him and harass him. Skolnick was also concerned about another comment on the video, which stated Jackson had $1,100 to travel to North Jersey to confront Skolnick. Skolnick stated this has been an ongoing issue between her, Brittany, and Craig. At this time, Skolnick was sent an Axon evidence link to upload the corresponding evidence pertaining to her complaint. Patrol advised Skolnick that the incident would be documented and contact headquarters should she have any further questions or concerns in the future. This poor officer. So far, this officer, 1, 2, he had to deal with 2 of these reports. This poor guy. He probably really understands white woman tears at this time. Isn't that ironic, though, that the $1,100 comment was made by a commenter by the name of Torchy Blaine? But somehow now that made it into a police report and is being stated that that $1,100 comment, the comment that mentions $1,100, was for Brittany to go to North Jersey and confront Skolnick. Well, that was quite the fucking twist, because that's not what it even said. I think you should go amend that and say that my chat told me it might be for a hitman. And the running fucking joke is that Tyrone might be a hitman and I called him. I'm just adding here nonsensical bullshit, but that's about the level we're at. The wheels on the bus go round and round. How many have we done? Oh, well, I don't know. Let's move on. Incident details. Case number 2602064. Time reported 11:55. Date reported 2/13/26. Incident type harassment 2C33-4. Paper service is also included in the incident type. It says harassment 2C33-4, and then right underneath it, it says paper service. Once again, location headquarters. Regarding Julie, Craig, and Scotland County Sheriff's Department. Scotland County made it to the group chat. I'm just joking. It's not a group chat. It's incident report. Don't mind me and my smart ass. I still really want to know where 12-4 went. Where's 12-4? Because you told people that you reported it and you have a report from 12-5 regarding 12-4. So like I said, Julie, was that to your previous police department when you lived there? Or was that, which one? Which one would that be? Or did you happen to report it to Scotland County? And is that why 12-5 Scotland County got a complaint about the threats made on 12-4 and sent 2 different units to BJ's house? Did you mean to send it to your police department and accidentally, whoops, sent it to Scotland County? Asking for me. Just wondering. Seems like dates and times correspond a lot for people. All right. Back on my bullshit. Here we go. Date of this one again, 2/13. Julie Skolnick walked into headquarters requesting assistance with a TPO. Skolnick explained that on Wednesday, February 11th, 2026, she obtained the TPO, which was granted against Craig, who has allegedly been harassing her on her YouTube channel. Skolnick requested that patrol contact the Scotland County Sheriff's Office in North Carolina, where Craig resides, to get an update to obtain information to see if Craig has been served with the TPO. Skolnick explained that Craig continues to harass and threaten her online. She alleges that last night on a YouTube live stream, he stated to her, quote, "You're too old to be putting your life at risk. People who have come against them before are dead," end quote. Patrol advised Skolnick that her complaint will be documented. Patrol then searched DVCR and found that active TPO, here's the code, FV-16-1787-26, which had not been served at this time. The Scotland County Sheriff's Office was contacted. Patrol explained the situation to their dispatcher, who then connected Patrol with their records department. Scotland County was unable to find a record of this TPO in their system. A copy of the TPO was emailed to the records clerk, Taylor Blank, who stated she would forward this to be served immediately. Skolnick was advised of our findings. The TPO was uploaded to digital media. No further action necessary at this time. Oh, just wait on that one, Lazy Wolf. I got fun coming up for you. Well, what's interesting to me on that whole scenario is, you remember when they went to look for the Broadcastify event to find out when he was served and they were paying attention? Well, that's because, in my opinion, they knew a time window because of Julie going down and like having them contact. They knew it would be in the next couple days because they had finally got the report. And I remind you, the Broadcastify of the police officer serving it seemed very annoyed. And we'll go through this and line this up with these. Oh, Miss Mumbles, they're going to crumble. Let me get there. Moving along. Case number 26-02179. Time reported 9:25. Date reported 2/16/2026. Incident type, notifications. Julie and Craig. Responded to address to make a notification to Julie. Upon arrival, Patrol spoke with Skolnick, who was advised that Craig was successfully served with his TPO order. A copy of order was uploaded to Lawsoft Digital Media. So her patrol, once they got word that it was successfully served, went out and informed her that it had been served. Wonderful police officer, sounds like. That's more than a lot of victims receive, is a direct contact from a law enforcement officer to let them know that it's been successfully served and now it is valid. Those police officers have really gone out of their way. My opinion. She should be quite thankful. Well, we're not done yet. Case number 26-02190. Time reported 13:30. Date reported 2/16/2026. Incident type, investigation follow-up. This regards Julie and Craig. Julie Skolnick walked into headquarters to report a possible violation of a temporary protection order. Skolnick explained she applied for a TPO, docket number FV-16-1787-26, which was granted on February 11th, 2026, against Craig. Skolnick further explained on February 15th, she was watching a reaction video to a live stream that Craig's significant other hosts on YouTube, allegedly with Brittany J. Skolnick stated during the course of the live stream, there was a small segment where Craig makes multiple statements, such as, quote, "We've got all the addresses for everybody who's come against us," end quote. Quote, "You put a fucking lawsuit against us. We got your address now. You know that, honey," end quote. Wait. Did she really say? She told him that. She did. "You put a fucking lawsuit against us. We got your address now. You know that, honey." He called her honey? He did. That's in the quote, according to her. Quote, "You know we have your address now and your husband's," end quote. It is important to note that Skolnick's name was not specifically mentioned, but she felt these statements were directed towards her due to the protection order, which was just placed against Craig. Patrol then contacted the on-call assistant prosecutor, Ali Ozbek, for clarification. Ozbek stated he would like to obtain a copy of the order for review and would have a response for Patrol sometime tomorrow. Patrol then relayed this information to Skolnick, who stated she understood but still wished to have the incident documented. Patrol advised Skolnick they would contact her tomorrow with further clarification and proceed accordingly. Skolnick was sent an Axon Citizen link to attach audio footage of the statements made by Craig to this report. You buckled up, everybody? You ready to buckle in? So the assistant prosecutor was contacted to review this TPO. Isn't that crazy? Called her honey, but didn't name her. I mean, again, we'll get through and you guys will understand where this goes. Let me take a quick sip of my Diet Coke while all of you are drinking your coffee. I got me a Diet Coke for a quick wake up. We buckled in. Case number 2602190A. Date reported 2/16. Investigation follow-up is the incident type. This is in regards to Julie and Craig. Julie Skolnick contacted headquarters stating she wished to add additional information to report number 2602190 as requested. Skolnick was sent an Axon Citizen link to attach additional audio footage to the report. See report 2602190 for further information. Okay, that's not the fun one. Here we go. Incident 2602190B. Same report, A and B. This is B. Date reported 2/16. Investigation follow-up, Julie and Craig. On February 18th, I contacted Julie Skolnick to provide her with an update from the Passaic County Prosecutor's Office in regards to a possible TPO violation. Buckled in? Lazy Wolf, you will love this one. Everybody buckled? The prosecutor has entered the fucking chat. I'm joking, these are incident reports, but fuck it. Everybody else can lie about it. We can too. All right, one more time, just a reminder. February 18th, 2026, I contacted Julie Skolnick to provide her with an update from the Passaic County Prosecutor's Office in regards to a possible TPO violation. I spoke with Assistant Prosecutor Ali Ozbek, who reviewed the order and indicated that he could not make a determination regarding proceeding with charges at this time. Skolnick was advised of Patrol's findings and stated she understood. While speaking with Skolnick, she stated due to her upcoming court date on February 20th, 2026, with Craig, she felt scared that he may come to her home uninvited. This was 2 days before the initial court hearing. This contact was February 18th. The first court hearing for the TPO that she right here was trying to get him violated on, they contacted her on the 18th and said, no, the prosecutor does not find anything to charge him with at this time. she was trying to get him violated before the initial court date. But then, when she understood, while speaking with Skolnick, she stated due to her upcoming court date on February 20th, 2026, with Craig, she felt scared that he may come to her home uninvited. Skolnick was advised that patrol would conduct house checks at her residence for the next couple of days. Skolnick was advised to contact headquarters if she observes anything or anyone suspicious in her area. Charges pending at this time. We're not done. We're not done. Julie? Julie. What was that?
I need your help, Tyrone, again, I think.
I know we are strong. Come on, sing.
I got some bullies. Tyrone, I'm gonna send this to you. You saved me before. I might need your help again one day. Protect me from the bullies. Protect this community from the bullies. It's fucked up.
It's all you in the trouble. I need it.
Am I going to be swimming with the fishies? Julie? Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player. I mean, a true fucking liar. And once again, just to repeat, because that one is of huge importance, which people might not understand if you haven't been following along. But for those that have, will understand the fucking meaning of this right here. Again, just to rehash that last one. Case number 26-02190B. Date reported 2/16/2026. Incident type investigation follow-up. Julie Skolnick versus Craig. She filed on the 11th of February and got the temporary order of protection. Then on the 16th, she went to the police department, claimed that he had violated after she knew he had been served on the 14th, which Broadcastify confirmed that, which we all know. But on the 18th, she was advised that the county prosecutor, the on-call prosecutor, said there was no charges that he was going to file. And further charges, anything would be pending because there's nothing sufficient with that. Oh, I tell you what. This shit pisses me off. Oh, and we got more. She was opposing him doing a Zoom hearing, but went to the police, that is right, and claimed that she was afraid that he might show up uninvited at her home. But she was demanding the court that she wanted him there in person. Yeah, and she wanted protection, so they sent patrols to monitor her house. Sounds like this police department is very good to their people. And sounds to me that she took advantage of it. It doesn't say 24-hour protection. It just says, let me read it again, just in case anybody needs to know. Hold on. Let me read it one more time through, so if anybody is confused. I will go through and lay these all out too. Just an FYI. I just wanted to get the information out there because right now, this is a mind fuck. Okay. This is in regards to, let me back it up a little bit. Just to start with this incident in particular. So, and like I said, I will lay this all out in a much with the videos and her claims. I'll put these with the videos that she's done. So we can hear her claims, the dates that these are happening. So this started, so let's end with 12. We'll end with 2/13. So 2/13, so again, for dates, anybody that needs to know. February 11th is when she went and filed at Superior Court for this order of protection against Craig. Julie did. Oh, fuck, Belinda. You just got here too? Okay. Whew. This is maddening. Fucking maddening, honestly. So we go from 2/1/2026 to 2/13/2026. On 2/13/2026, I'll wrap it all up in another video too and line it all up. I got you guys. Oh, Body, you're here too. Okay, I got you. I'll put it all in another video and put her claims next to this too. But right now, just getting these out here is a major issue. Okay, let me just do you guys a solid. I'm going to take you back because I can be really fast on this. So we're going to start with first incident report. By the way, we do not have a police report for 12/4 or 12/5. We have contacted this police department and there is no report filed by Julie with that police department on 12/4 or 12/5 regarding anything on 12/4. So first huge note, there is no police report that was filed with this jurisdiction on 12/5 regarding 12/4. Okay? So the first police report that we start with, tardy note, right? Can we put them all in tardy? And Cooper's giving you guys a fucking lecture too. Get your coffee and settle in because this shit is fucking wild. Tara, it's okay. I can sum it up really fast because this is really important, in my opinion, for people to understand the fucking truth. And this is why I've been screaming at the top of the roof. This didn't make sense. Cooper, they're awake. Give them their time. Let them be. Get your chicken. Take your chicken on. Lindsay, no. Can somebody type to Lindsay to just come to the present? Come to the current time? Anybody that's on replay, come to the top. Come in. Come to the current time right now. Cooper says, wake the fuck up, people. Yeah, if anybody is in the replay, come to now. And I will go right to a recap. Thank you, guys. This way, nobody knows or has to go back and try to piece it together. Okay, we're there. Starting over for the tardy people. For the tardy for the party people. Just to recap one more time. 12/4, which Julie stated repeatedly, numerous times that she filed a police report for, does not exist with this jurisdiction. Not saying that she didn't file in her old jurisdiction because they did move previously, not long before that. So there could be a possibility that she reported to her previous jurisdiction. We will find that out later. But right now, I can confirm 100% this jurisdiction, this police report does not, I repeat, and has been specifically asked as of this morning have anything in regards to 12.4 or 12.5. I had to go hide the chicken and now he found the other one. That's what I was doing. I wasn't throwing shit. I was trying to hide the fucking chicken from the dog. Shh, don't tell me. Yeah, they were in the new house already. But that's the only thing, like, I'm willing to say maybe possibility. They shouldn't be at the old jurisdiction. But I take a big pause in that to state that we know that Brittany's police department was contacted in regards to the incident on 12.4, and they sent two different dispatch groups. They dispatched two different teams to go investigate on 12.5. Yes, they have the crazy squeaking chickens, and then the one that they just went and got again has like this paper crinkly shit in it. No, it's not no, get your head out of the gutter, everybody. There's no hiding the chicken. Tara, as of right now, there's no report for 12.5 or 12.4. There's nothing. So either, like I said, there's a different jurisdiction, but we will, you would think, Lazy Wolf, that it would be mentioned because 12.4 is mentioned, but it's not included. Yeah, Kyle's already at work. Everybody's here. Okay, so going through. So 12.5, 12.4, we know there's no report. So starting at 12.12, here we go for all the tardy people. Case number 25-16049, time reported 11:45, date reported 12:12. Incident type threats. Party information. Julie Skolnick came to headquarters to document threats she had received online. Skolnick stated she is a YouTuber and has an account, Julie Profound Autism, where she posts videos and has had issues regarding another user, Brittany Nicole Jackson, allegedly Brittany J, and Craig speaks during her live streams. Skolnick further stated on 12/10/2020, sir, can you shut up, please? On 12/10, Jackson had a live stream video, sir, I hear you, posted to her account, which she had transcribed via an AI program. Do you remember the comment after court about AI? I find that to be really interesting, considering. I find that really interesting. Hank's just being an ass. He's trying to find that fucking chicken, you guys. Yeah, we have one of those too. F you. We have a squeaky pig, a crinkly chicken, a fucking hippopotamus, ducks, everything. And they're fighting over this fucking chicken. I'm not even joking. They don't want the pig this morning. He wants the fucking chicken. I'm giving him the chicken. He's got his chicken, you guys. You'll be happy to know Hank and Cooper has his chicken. Tell your friends you're happy now. Oh my God. I hid the chicken and pissed him off, okay? It's going to be that kind of day. Yeah, it's that type of day. Bring your chicken. Come on. No, you're just going to puff your chest. You're acting like Julie Skolnick right now, motherfucker. I'm about to report him. There's a reason it's the chicken. God damn. Okay. Fucking assholes. I swear. Let me live my life. Okay. 12/12. Let me reread that because this is fucking a mess. Like I said, this is just to get the information out there for those of you that are nosy like me. There will be videos coming with all this redacted for people to look at, to see, to verify that I'm not making this shit up. And then we will break it down to based to her claims. But this is just to kind of go over it and say what the fuck with you guys. Not yet, Joe, but that will be coming. Okay. The incident report on 12/12 states, Julie Skolnick came to the headquarters to document threats she had received online. Skolnick stated she is a YouTuber and has an account, Julie Profound Autism, where she posts videos and has had issues regarding another user, Brittany and Jackson, and Craig, who speaks during her live streams. Skolnick further stated, on 12/10, Jackson had a live stream posted to her account where she had transcribed via an AI program where Craig is transcribed as making threats towards Skolnick. One threat she informed me of from the AI transcript was from Craig saying, quote, "You're going to die, Anna," end quote. But the program was unable to transcribe the remainder of the statement. Skolnick mentioned the video has since been taken down, but she has the original saved to her home computer. She was provided an Axon evidence link to upload the video and advised of complaint procedures. It should be noted Skolnick alleges the address of Brittany and Craig to be North Carolina. That's the first one. Incident details. Case number 25-16535. Time reported 1302. Date reported 12/26/2025. Incident type harassment 2C-33-4. Place headquarters. Parties: Skolnick, Julie, Brittany, Craig, and the adult child that we will be referencing as twin. Yes, Petty, I will line that all out for you in another video. This is the one where the twin is supposedly mentioned. Okay. We've watched the video from 12/25 with what Brittany put up. And at another time, I will go through and line up all of these so you can see exactly what was claimed, exactly what was said, and what was done. Julie Skolnick responded to headquarters to document an incident involving online harassment. Skolnick stated she is a content creator who has been repeatedly harassed on social media by Brittany and Craig, who are also content creators. Skolnick reported that Jackson and Craig obtained a video of her autistic son, twin, which Skolnick had previously posted and deleted approximately 3 years ago. Skolnick stated she removed the video at twin's request because he felt uncomfortable. According to Skolnick, Brittany later located and reposted the video and used it to harass her, claiming that Skolnick had lied about previously mentioning twin in her content and about being concerned for her children's well-being. Skolnick further stated that Brittany and Craig have used anti-Semitic slurs when referring to her Jewish faith. She advised that she has documented prior threats made by Jackson and Craig in order to establish a record should she choose to file future complaints. I provided Julie with an Axon evidence link to submit any relevant evidence pertaining to her complaint and explained the proper complaint procedure should she wish to pursue further action in the future. See report 25-16049 for further information. Moving along. Case number 25-16698. Time reported 1432. Date reported 12/31. Incident type 2C33-4. Parties: Julie, Brittany, and Craig. Julie Skolnick walked into headquarters to document an incident involving online harassment. Skolnick, who is a content creator, stated she has been repeatedly harassed on social media by Craig and Brittany, who are also content creators. Skolnick stated on 12/5/2025, Craig and Brittany posted a live stream video on social media and made threats against her live on stream. Skolnick stated the video was deleted a day later from social media. Skolnick was able to provide deleted footage of the stream where Craig referred to Skolnick by stating, quote, "Come around this area and I will send you to your fucking final destination," end quote. Skolnick advised that she has documented prior threats made by Brittany and Craig in order to establish a record should she choose to file future complaints. Skolnick was sent an Axon community invitation link to provide the footage. See report 25-16049 and 25-16535 for further information. The comment that was actually stated in this police report, Julie was quoted to have told the officer that the quote was, quote, "Come around this area and I will send you to your fucking final destination." The actual quote that we've heard numerous times by Craig, not named to Julie, not direct to Julie in any way, is, "Come around here. I've got a big one for you. Send you to your fucking destination." That's the actual quote on 12/4. So is that the report she's talking about that she filed for 12/4? Is this one that was on 12/31? Because that's not what she claimed. She claimed that she filed the following day. So she should have one from 12/5. But here it is mentioned on New Year's Eve. I don't think there will be another report in another jurisdiction. I think this is the only report going to be involving 12/4. That's my belief based on what we've seen. She did. Lazy Wolf, she did. Okay, next one. Hold on. They're talking like motherfuckers in here. Cooper Charles, get your ass out here right now. Get your duck or your chicken and let's go. Move it on out. Now, sir. Get your duck. Let's go. I feel like I'm watching toddlers right now. They are pretty much. Okay. 12/31. We've done that one. Now moving along to 26-01433. Time reported 23:18. Date reported February 1st, 2026. Incident type harassment 2C33-4. God damn, Cooper. No, they just all get called Charles when they're in trouble. And he's in trouble. Hold on. He knows I'm trying to do something, and this is why, like, we run in the morning for like an hour back and forth to wear his ass out, because he is a little devil, and I'm not even joking. Miniature Aussies have a lot of energy. Okay. 2-1. So we've gone through 12/31, which still doesn't make sense. Like, these don't make sense. You guys are right. Like, they don't. But we're just going through them. Case number 26-01433. 2-1. Harassment 2C33-4. Parties involved: Julie, Al, Brittany, Craig. Responded to their address on the report of possible cyber harassment complaint. Upon arrival, patrol met with Julie, who stated she is being harassed by individuals on YouTube. Skolnick stated she was sent pictures and screen recordings from her followers on the YouTube platform regarding public chat conversations with Craig and Brittany's account. One of the screen recordings was of Brittany asking her followers for Skolnick's husband, Al's, telephone number in order to contact and harass him. Skolnick was also concerned about another comment on the video, which stated Jackson had $1,100 to travel to North Jersey to confront Skolnick. Skolnick stated this has been an ongoing issue between her, Brittany, and Craig. At this time, Skolnick was sent an Axon evidence link to upload the corresponding evidence pertaining to her complaint. Patrol advised Skolnick that the incident would be documented and to contact headquarters should she have any further questions or concerns in the future. By the way, for anybody that doesn't know, the $1,100 comment was made by Torchy Blaine in Brittany's chat. And it does not say anything about, and I will go through, like I said, I will pull all this so you guys can see it. We have detailed these, but I know specifically what they're talking about, because when Julie was trying to give this performance and link this comment up and do all this shit, somebody rolled into her chat and suggested maybe $1,100 was for a hitman. And she whispered and got all like weird, and we laughed our fucking asses off. But the account was Torchy Blaine, who did mention North Jersey and $1,100, but never once said it was for Brittany to confront her. Quite the opposite. But that's that. Now, jumping ahead, this is where it starts to get real fucking interesting. Not that it hasn't been already. In between all of this, keep in the back of your mind, February 11th is the date that she went to Superior Court and got a temporary order of protection. We are jumping to case number 26-02-02064. Time reported 11:55, date reported 2/13/2026. Incident type harassment 2C33-4 and paper service. People involving Julie, Craig, and Scotland County Sheriff's Office. Julie Skolnick walked into headquarters requesting assistance with a temporary protective order. Skolnick explained that on Wednesday, February 11th, 2026, she obtained the TPO, which was granted against Craig, who has allegedly been harassing her on her YouTube channel. Skolnick requested that patrol contact the Scotland County Sheriff's Office in North Carolina, where Craig resides, to get an update, to obtain information to see if Craig had been served with the TPO. Skolnick explained that Craig continues to harass and threaten her online. She alleges that last night on a YouTube live stream, he stated to her, quote, "You're too old to be putting your life at risk," end quote. Another quote, "People who have come against them before are dead," end quote. Patrol advised Skolnick that her complaint will be documented. Patrol then searched DVCR and found the active TPO, FB-16-1787-26, which had not been served at this time. The Scotland County Sheriff's Office was contacted. Patrol explained the situation to their dispatcher, who then connected Patrol with their records department. Scotland County was unable to find a record of the TPO in their system. A copy of the TPO was emailed to the records clerk, Taylor Blank, who stated she would forward this to be served immediately. Skolnick was advised of our findings. The TPO was uploaded to digital media. No further action necessary at this time, assisted by another officer. Moving along. Case number 26-02179. Type notifications. Incident type notifications. Time reported 9:25. Date reported 2/16. In regards to Julie and Craig, responded to their address to make a notification to Julie. Upon arrival, Patrol spoke with Skolnick, who was advised that Craig has been successfully served with his TPO order. A copy of the order was uploaded to Lawsoft Digital Media. She already knew that he was served because it became very publicly known due to Broadcastify and Brittany and Craig acknowledging it on the 14th. Moving forward, this one has 3 different connected. Case number 2602190. Time reported, 1330. Date reported 2/16/2026. Incident type, investigation follow-up in regards to Julie and Craig. Julie Skolnick walked into headquarters to report a possible violation of a temporary protection order. Skolnick explained she applied for a TPO, docket number FB16-1787-26, which was granted on February 11th, 2026 against Craig. Skolnick further explained on February 15th, 2026, she was watching a reaction video to a live stream that Craig's significant other hosts on YouTube, allegedly with Brittany J. Skolnick stated during the course of the live stream there was a small segment where Craig makes multiple statements such as, quote, "We've got all the addresses for everybody who's come against us," end quote. Quote, "You put a fucking lawsuit against us. We've got your address now. You know that, honey," end quote. Quote, "You know we have your address now and your husband's," end quote. It is important to note that Skolnick's name was not specifically mentioned, but she felt these statements were directed towards her due to the protection order which was just placed against Craig. Patrol then contacted the on-call assistant prosecutor, Ali Ozbek, for clarification. Ozbek stated he would like to obtain a copy of the order for review and would have a response for Patrol sometime tomorrow. Patrol then relayed this information to Skolnick, who stated she understood, but still wishes to have this incident documented. Patrol advised Skolnick they would contact her tomorrow with further clarification and proceed accordingly. Skolnick was sent an Axon Citizen link to attach audio footage of the statements made by Craig to this report. Case number 2602190A. Date reported 2/16. Investigation follow-up. Skolnick contacted headquarters stating she wished to add additional information to 2602190. As requested, Skolnick was sent an Axon Citizen link to attach additional audio footage to this report. 2602190B. Come here right now. Come here. Cooper, Charles. Now this is the B. So we've got the original A and now B. Okay. So B states, same thing, date reported 2/16, investigation follow-up, Julie and Craig. This is the update. On February 18th, 2026, I contacted Julie Skolnick to provide her with an update from the Passaic County Prosecutor's Office in regards to a possible TPO violation. I spoke with Assistant Prosecutor Ali Ozbek, who reviewed the order and indicated that he could not make a determination regarding proceeding with charges at this time. Skolnick was advised of Patrol's findings and stated she understood. While speaking with Skolnick, she stated due to her upcoming court date on February 20th, 2026 with Craig, she felt scared that he may come to her home uninvited. Skolnick was advised that Patrol would conduct house checks at her residence for the next couple days. Skolnick was advised to contact headquarters if she observes anything or anyone suspicious in her area. Charges pending at this time. Interesting dates in that situation. The first RO hearing was set for the 20th of February. She was trying to get him violated from the 16th of February to the 18th. On the 18th, she was notified that the prosecutor would not be proceeding at that time. Carrying forward. 2602352. Time reported 10:56. Date reported 2/19/2026. Police information. Julie. Here we go. Julie Skolnick contacted headquarters requesting to speak with Officer C regarding a message she received from Axon. Skolnick was advised Officer C was not on duty today and asked if I could assist her. Skolnick stated she received a reminder message to upload information to an Axon link sent yesterday. I advised Skolnick we had received all the uploads and that the message was a second link sent in error, which could be disregarded. Skolnick further questioned if the courts or other police departments had access to the reports that she had made in the past, as well as the status regarding a temporary protection order violation from the Passaic County Prosecutor's Office. I advised her of the procedures other police departments and courts have to follow to obtain reports and evidence. She was also advised I was unaware of any updates from the prosecutor's office. Skolnick stated she had another video of an incident that occurred last night, but was unsure if she wanted to report it. I again advised Skolnick the court would have to make a request to acquire all the reports and videos. However, I could have an officer contact her to document the incident and send another link to upload the new video. Skolnick stated with her court date being tomorrow, she did not wish to have this interaction documented. She would bring the video to court. Skolnick was advised, should she change her mind, to contact headquarters, and an officer would further assist her. See case file 2602190 and 2602190B for further information, which are the reports that the prosecutor denied pursuing charges on a violation. She was working overtime between the 16th of February and the 19th of February trying to get him violated. It is what it is. Incident details 2602394. Time reported 12:58. Date reported 2/20/2026. The very day the first court hearing happened. Police information is the incident type, Julie and Craig. Julie Skolnick came into headquarters to advise patrol of the updated protection order involving Craig. Skolnick provided patrol with the updated protection order FV-16-1787-26. Skolnick also showed patrol 2 videos she believed were violations of the order. After reviewing the videos, it was determined Craig did not violate the order. Skolnick was provided an Axon evidence link to upload the videos for documentation purposes. Skolnick was also advised this incident would be documented and of proper complaint procedures should she believe the videos to be violations of the civil order. So, 2/20, she goes back to the police department after the first hearing and once again tries to say, oh, here's 2 additional videos. He violated again. And they said, nope. He did not. That's 3 times now that she tried, that we know of, via these, to get him violated. Give me a breathing break and let me catch up on your comments. You guys are saying the same thing I'm thinking. This is fucking wild. This is fucking wild. FAFO, yeah, that's an interesting thought right there too, which I'm gonna have to go. I see you, Deborah. This is stratosphere wild, right? And I think, I mean, like I said, the truth. I knew the truth was going to come out. I didn't expect it to be this bad, but I am very fucking irritated about knowing our police and resources are being used like this. All right, carrying forward. I was stunned when I opened this and I was like, wait, there's that many? Why is there that many? 24 pages. What? But, you know, what do we know? So we left off with 1220. Moving on. Case number 2602805. Time reported 21:59. Date reported 3/1/2026. Incident type minor complaint. Come on, bring your duck. Or just lay there. In or out, buddy? Okay, I'll just leave it open for you. Parties involved: Julie, Craig, and Brittany. 3/1 again. Responded to their house on a report of cyber harassment and a possible protection order violation. Again, FV-16-1787-26 called in by Julie Skolnick. Upon arrival, Skolnick stated a YouTube account, allegedly with Brittany, started a live stream video. In the live stream, according to Skolnick, the account holder, Brittany Jackson, displayed court documents of their civil harassment hearing and stated her name. Skolnick added the viewers of the live stream were incited, in parentheses, by Jackson's statements and began tagging her in the comment section. Skolnick further alleged she heard an audible voice in the background of the live stream, who she believes was Craig. Patrol then observed the amended protection order and found Craig did not violate the order. It should be noted, Brittany is not currently listed on the order, and Skolnick was advised of the proper procedures to amend the protection order. Skolnick was sent an Axon community request link to upload electronic evidence and was advised her residence would be entered into the house check log. And that, my friends, was the final report. There are 12 incidents. 3 of those state that there was no violation of the temporary order of protection from the prosecutor and the police department. I do too. Wonder about the one from her mom. So she went into high gear from the 16th of February, actually from the time that she made sure he was served. She made sure he was served. He was served on the 14th, Valentine's Day of February. She went into overdrive, attempting to get him violated before their initial court hearing on the 20th. She did include Al in one, and she did include the twin in one. Those are correct statements. But what she claims she was reporting on, she has misled her audience. The public. What she's detailed, she's misled. Yes. There are. Let me go through them really quick and give you the times. And you can take it for what it is. Any other questions you guys have about these? Like I said, I will redact these heavily and put them up. I just wasn't giving her anything to strike because I think it's very valid information that needs to be out there. And people who are concerned about the truth will care about this. Other people will make excuses for it. I don't find anything excuse worthy in this. Yeah, Lazy Wolf. She knew all along, and that's why she has been the heavy push of the character attacks on me and any of you that speak out against the bullshit, because it was very clear to her, obviously, that she was being denied by the prosecutor's office. So what I take from this is when they advised her of her ability to go in and file a complaint, she was told at that time her right to do a private citizen's complaint. And that's when she chose to do that on Brittany, which she started that on January 8th. But she was told flat out by the police department and the on-call prosecutor, which is Ali Ozbek, that there was no violation. Giselle, thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships. I appreciate you. Thank you. Welcome to the cabana.
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
No, and we're not in New Jersey anymore either. That's for damn sure. Okay, times on these. So 12:21 or 12:12, excuse me. 12:12 time 11:45. Now this is military time for anybody that needs to know. 12:26 13:02. 12:31 14:32. 2:1 23:18. 2:13 11:55. 2:16 9:25. 2:16 13:30. These are the times. The next one doesn't have a time. It's just a follow-up investigation. The next one doesn't have a time. Follow-up investigation. Next one, 2:19 10:56. Next one, 2:20 2026. 12:58. 3:1 21:59. I don't know why you guys are talking about channels needing removed anyways. I'm not with the cancel culture. Like, people do themselves in. And if YouTube determines that their channels need to be gone or removed, then that's up to YouTube. We're not talking about that. Don't start that shit over here. Redbird. We're not going to do that shit. Nobody over here is talking about that. What you guys think? Casual Art, thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships. Genuinely appreciate you guys. Thank you. Welcome to the cabana.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games.
I'm pissed. If I'm going to tell you the truth, I'm fucking pissed. Yeah, and that's the one when Al was in bed and she called and then didn't tell him until the following day. Abso-fucking-lutely. I knew that these were going to be a shit show, Belinda. I was not expecting this. You're not pissed. It's what you expected. I think why I'm pissed about it is the waste of fucking resources for true victims, and hearing her recognize that over and over again through these videos, Body, that's why I'm pissed. I'm pissed at the fact that she has verbally recognized that people weaponize the courts, and she recognizes it in all these other cases outside of hers. And then the waste of resources going to them and saying to the police department that she's afraid that this man might come to her house uninvited. And then she is trying to tell the public that she demands he show up in person because of all these other bullshit things. She was trying to force him to come to New Jersey and then trying to put it off to the audience and to the police that she was afraid for her life and they had to go patrol her area. Rebel Soul, thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you guys. That's what pisses me off, is the extreme, in my opinion, waste of resources. Let's do a cute one.
These things, these are from another planet. Things are not glow in the black light. Fuckers aren't. They glow. It's not real. It's an alien that attack us. It's not a bug. It's a fucking alien. Yeah.
Thank you, Rebel Soul. At the time when they need held accountable, I think this is the part I will wrap this up with because I'm going to keep it short and sweet. At the time when these people need to be held accountable for the things that they have done to the appropriate parties, you have somebody out here trying to play games, wasting resources, and trying to be a part of the victimhood Olympics between her and Brittany. Between the two police departments and their courts, the waste of resources for this type of shit is beyond ridiculous. It's disgusting for both parties, BJ and Julie. And the blatant excuses and the fucking games that have been played when there's victims out there that have been recognized verbally by this bitch over and over again of the backlog. She knows that and still plays this game. She used her child, Al, which I don't even agree with anybody saying they're going to reach out. But at what point in time are people going to start caring about the fucking truth? Lazy Wolf, thank you so much for your constant support. Thank you for sticking by me. Appreciate you. Thank you for the support. You should be embarrassed, Julie. You should be mortified and embarrassed of this. And especially when I go back and I think the other thing that pisses me off is I can recall what was said on these dates and the claims that she made and what she told the audience because we just watched some of this and what she was saying in those time frames publicly and gassing people up in the people sitting around and condoning this. She made such a big stink out of the AI. She didn't want, the possibility if they weren't there in person for AI. And then here it is written in the fucking incident report that it's an AI produced transcript. And we knew that because Julie flat out told us that she didn't take the video. She took a transcript. Absolutely, based on the law, Redbird. This will never, in my opinion, pass the Silver v. Silver two-party test for a final protection order. And the other one is beneath like a seatbelt ticket. It's a non-indictable offense. And here again, people can be very aware that the prosecutor, the on-call prosecutor, did not even find a violation of the temporary order of protection. She filed. This is not on behalf of the prosecutor. She went and filed a private citizen's complaint that is handled through municipal court. Not only that, Lazy Wolf, well, it hasn't been, I just tune it out. I really, bye, Bog, have a good meeting. I haven't been concerned about it's personal attacks on me, and if I gave a shit about what strangers think, that I would be in the wrong space anyways. I knew this was going to slap people in the face, though, and that's where I was consistent. Hearing her words over time. At first, I didn't know. Going into this, I was really hopeful that she had more and wasn't lying to people. But it became very clear as time went on, the stories changed. What she was saying was changing. And I knew in time that the truth would come out and it would be probably worse than we expected. And it is. But while they attacked my character over and over again, it's really shown to me who cares about the fucking truth and the facts. Julie has taken the opportunity to make herself a victim while other people have been put through hell with real life implications by what Brittany and Craig do. I can ignore, and I have been. I'm not going places I'm not doing that. I'm not entertaining this bullshit. They can attack my character all day long, but you can't shut in silence the facts. It is what it is. The people that have questioned your integrity can suck one. I mean, I think this is what I remind myself that matters. The facts. I don't give a shit. This is why the concoction of trying to imply that I'm talking to Craig's attorney, because Julie knows flat out. She's trying to destroy my character before the facts get out there. She was trying to put out that I was doing something nefarious potentially with Craig's attorney because she knew she cannot combat the fucking facts. Petty, thank you. Thank you, Amber. When people go low, I just hold my head high and remember what I'm doing it for. Petty, I really appreciate you. And I appreciate you coming to me. Do you care? Petty came to me and Petty won't care about this. I'm not going to release everything that was said, but Petty was one who, and I really appreciated it because I have this ability with Petty. Petty came to me and said, please do not help Brittany. Please do not give her anything. She has done X, Y, so much to these people. And I was like, look, and I knew with Petty, I could say this. I said, I'm actually offended. I'm offended that you would ever think I would do this to help somebody that is harmed. And I was like, these people have said horrific shit about me. I just care about the truth. And Petty was so fucking kind to me. Didn't get mad at me for telling her I was offended by that, anything. Petty has always been willing to have a conversation with me, talk through things, and work through it. And I even ended up apologizing and said, look, I took it out on you, other people's reactions and what others have been saying to me. And that wasn't fair to Petty either. I was offended because of not just that, but the fucking outrage and the bullshit. And Petty, huge thank you to you for that, because you came right to me and asked for a conversation, basically. And as soon as I said something, you were like, you were willing. So that means a shit ton to me. And thank you for the support. But that's just the difference. Petty has always given me the space and the ability to have a conversation. She wasn't insulting me at all. She wasn't trying to be nasty to me. She just had one of the knee-jerk reactions, and I can get it. And I was offended because of others' reactions and this fucking push to try and act like I was doing this to help Brittany. No, the fucking facts matter. Julie helped Brittany with this shit, you guys. And I think this is another example of why she contacted the police and asked if other police jurisdictions and people can get a hold of these. Yeah, Petty's always been like that with me. And it is something I respect highly. And I ranted. She'll tell you, I went off because I was offended, because I was like, I would never do something like that. That's not what this is about. But I could understand where she was worried about that. And I could also understand, it was just a good conversation to have. And that's the thing. They're costing the taxpayers money. Neither one of them, by filing these ROs and going to the police, they're wasting resources and it's not costing them money. They're taking time away from actual victims. And Julie has recognized that repeatedly. And to that bitch, Stephanie LaPlante, that came in here the other day and told me how disappointed you are that I'm doing this to Julie. I hope you eat your fucking words and they taste like shit, considering Julie did this to herself. I didn't do shit to Julie. Julie did this to herself at a time when there are people that do deserve accountability to be had by Craig and Brittany. No, not you, Stephanie. Stephanie LaPlante came in my live stream the other day to tell me how disappointed she was in me. Look, the only thing at the end of the day, Mercedes girl, on that, with the whole thing of people weaponizing what type of friend I am. Yeah, I'm the type of friend that will continue to fight for the truth, whether it's fucking uncomfortable and painful and gross, because the truth fucking matters. And people like Julie throw such a wrench into things and make it something it's not. There are people that deserve justice. Justice. Julie is seeking revenge on behalf of others. No, not you, Steph. I know what type of friend I am. No stranger online is going to ever tell me what I am. But I also have taken a lot of fucking hits over this. Julie weaponized private information of me. The silence is deafening. Nobody gave a fuck about that. Julie struck my channel. Yeah, I was fucking playing a link from another thing. This is what happens. Whoop-de shit. Silence was deafening. Julie lied in real time with a 7-minute video. Lie after lie, saying I did things such as zooming in. We were talking about logos. 7 minutes of straight fucking lies and manipulation. That was excused and condoned. Julie came out the first video I did and started saying that I was going to be doing and using videos of her child. That never fucking happened. And that was excused and condoned. If anything, the last 3 weeks has been an eye-opening situation that I am incredibly grateful for. Because things I stand for and fight for others, truth, transparency, the silence has been deafening. So while you are all trying to tell me what type of friend I am, that energy seems to be situational. I'm expected to be constantly a better friend to people. And all this showed to me is people that are unwilling to understand the impact that this has on actual victims. And I'm okay with that. This is weeding out people that are okay with seeking revenge and doing stupid shit. But this type of shit will never be condoned. Ever. So with that, I'm out of here. But I wanted to bring that information to you. Sorry, it's a morning over here, and this is why I don't come live early in the morning, because my dogs are crazy in the morning. Yeah, that's exactly what they're already doing. They've been doing that since the jump because they knew that the truth wasn't on their side. So it was a character assassination to stop people from coming here to listen to the facts. That's exactly what they did. They absolutely tried to diminish my character, which it is what it is, but to try and stop people from coming to see for themselves what was actually being said and stated. That's why she did the whole concoction and the implication that I was doing something nefarious with the attorney, because she knows that based on the law and what she has been told from police, that there's no violations. The prosecutor said there was no charge that was coming from that. There was no violation. So in order to get in front of this, because I think she knows as well as the rest of us do, that based on the law, this is going to be tossed. And she has to blame somebody else, because Julie is very similar in BJ with the zero accountability that they will take. There is zero accountability. So it's got to be somebody else. They've got to set somebody else up to take the fall. Never going to fucking happen. Not going to happen here. I'm not your fucking little game player like the rest of you. I do everything right out front. Well, you're digging into my background and my family. All I've had to do is use your words to prove that you're a fucking liar. That's that. So, like I said, huge fucking shout out to my friend Allegedly Speculating, who helped me all through these court document pulling situations. Hats off to Allegedly Speculating, because without her, I would have been lost. She helped gather all of this, kept up on it, sent it to me as soon as she got it. She will be doing a video. Please make sure as soon as her video goes up, I will repost it. Go support that. Give her some likes, some following. She's also, keep her in your thoughts. She's dealing with a family situation right now she had to fly out for. And just keep her in your thoughts and prayers. Her and her family, please. This is why the truth matters. And I am so thankful to stand by the people I stand by. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day too. I will. Yeah, she knows I wouldn't do that. Anybody that knows me knows I wouldn't do something like that. I mean, you don't even have to know me to know that that's something I just don't do. I'm not going to insert myself in this type of shit like that. There's no point. I just use their own words. It's really simple what I do. But I will line these up, these dates and the times with her claims on the videos, because I think that's really interesting, because I already know in my head what lines with what, and that will be a fucking shit show. These will be redacted and publicly available. Like I said, just give us a little bit of time, but I thought it was important for you guys to start your Thursday off with some fucking facts, because it's very important to me. And this isn't to do anything, but the truth matters to some of us. So thank you all for sticking by me, because a lot of you in this chat right here, creators, my mods, people that I actually fuck with, have not wavered one bit, not questioned what I was doing, not questioned why I was doing it, not once have the people who really stand beside me and know what we fight for, the voices of victims, the actual fucking victims who are railroaded by people like this taking up court time and the fucking bullshit that they do. Thank you. It's definitely noticed and it's definitely recognized. Have a great day, you guys, and I will either see you tonight or tomorrow. Wait for the next rumors, because they'll be fucking amazing. I love learning about myself from strangers on the internet. It's kind of like a fucking little excitement for me. What's next? Because the only thing that you're going to end up doing, release whatever. Julie and friends, your asses will look fucking shit in every one of the fucking tries that you take, because you will never, ever humble me with fucking dangling shit or threatening me, because it's a veiled threat, with shit I have walked through in my life. Maybe life should humble you a little bit more, and you would understand the performances are unnecessary. And just because I can, let me fucking do us a favor, because I think we are owed this to take us out today. I think you'll be on the floor. I do have a feeling that you will be on the floor at some point in time today, probably in the fetal position, crying because the poor internet didn't go your way. But this will be my sign off for the day.
Okay. They're like, okay, here we go. This is my dream. Here's my bucket list. I gotta pull up my leggings. Making my dreams come true right now.
I had a dream to have blonde, straight hair and be a solid gold dancer. And all I ended up being was a liar.
Pretending I'm a solid gold dancer, just like I did when I was a kid, because I always wanted to be a solid gold dancer. Should I get on the floor? It'd probably be better if I'm on the floor. Can you see me on the floor? Here? Oh, yes, I can get on the floor. Hold on. Let me get on the floor. You guys can see me? Okay, wait. Let me turn up to this side, because this shoulder's not so good. Okay, wait. First they crawl. Okay, they crawl. They're going to have the leg out, and they're going to do a crawl like this. And it's going to be like real, like sexy, like. Men or women, doesn't matter who. Man or woman, same outfit. Unitard, going like this, right? Like this. They would put their leg out like this. Hold on. like this, not voguing, but like more flowy, you know, like solid gold, da-na-na-na-na-na-na, solid gold. Here, wait, hold on. Solid gold, do-do-do, da-na, solid. And then they would always like end with da-na-na-na-na. Oh shit, that was a bad move. Solid gold, you know, like with some stupid showy thing at the end. But, or like that lady with her leg out like this and her neck out. Clip this shit. Clip this.
And with that, have a wonderful Thursday. Bye, y'all. That is your solid gold lockout. Have a good day.